in a decade's time, or we know Spotify, the streaming and everything's in there, but how do you feel label wise with the record companies? How do you feel that has changed?
I feel like it changed a lot. They knew it was coming, and that's why they put the 360 deals in place. Everybody was like, middle fingers up to the 360 deal, but at this point in time, they knew it was coming. Like I gotta commend the record companies, because now you ain't getting nothing but a 360 deal because they can't make no money. You understand what I'm saying? Like if I'm a label, I'm signing, you won't sign to my label, I'm signing you to a 360 deal. I am, because how I'm gonna make my money back if I invest 10 grand or whatever into you? How I'm gonna make that shit back off of streams if you ain't streaming? Right. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have billions of streams to make damn near 10 grand. Right. You feel me? So I'm gonna need a percentage of the shows. I'm gonna need a percentage of all that if I'm gonna invest my time, my energy, my money into you. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's another thing that's where artists is misled. Man, don't sign that shit. That's a 360. Listen, bro, I had 2 deals. You know what I'm saying? And those 2 deals paid my bills for a very fucking long time. That were deals that the average person would say, I wouldn't do that fucking deal. For what? You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers trying to give you money and you're gonna win on the back of it. Yeah, so what? It ain't $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's either you. I damn sure made $1 million in that them 10, 15, 20 years. Absolutely, I know I did. You understand what I'm saying? But some people just want all that shit up front, but it don't work like that, and that's the misconception. You know what I'm saying? So the future of the record business, the 360 deal will save the business, but at the same time, it's a great time to be independent too. So right.
I just want to tell the people, stop paying for fake streams. Yeah. Because people doing that too, man. It makes no sense. Yeah. How you paying for fake streams? It's like you going backwards. You doing nothing for your career. So
once again, man, like I said, that's based on the managers, you know what I'm saying, that's manipulating the artists. See, a lot of these artists don't know you can even do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a manager, and there's a couple managers out there I know personally that did it for some artists that really think they got those streams. Like, no, motherfucker, you didn't get those streams. But you got 1 million. If you fucking tell me you got 1 million fucking streams and you ain't getting booked for $500 a show, fuck out of here, dude. This shit don't work like that. It just don't. It don't add up. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, like, it's just going. I feel like that's why I am back to the point of really being deep in the business, because, like, I don't want to say I'm gonna expose a lot of this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna talk about it and let it be known, because it's like an elephant in the room. Like, I'm not gonna let you tell me what you doing and how you doing it when I know it really that ain't the case.
Yeah, because you know the game.
Exactly.
Can't pull one on you like that.
I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying?
You know the business.
So you looking for more like if you was to sign a deal or whatever, what kind of deal? Like more like distribution? You trying to get other artists on, like get your own label situation?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of deals out there. They ain't really doing distribution deals like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't mean to like just throw a name out there, but like with QC in Atlanta, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of those deals, like, they got a lot of artists, but they don't necessarily have one distribution deal like what fucking Master P had, where you had a distribution deal with Interscope or Universal, and all your artists got distributed through that one label. Like, they got like sub deals, like Capitol, when they're all like subbed out. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of majors, they not a distribution deal is millions of dollars of deals. You know what I'm saying? Like, you talking about a $10 million deal minimum if it's distribution. You know what I'm saying? For multiple artists, because all those artists got to get paid, which, that's on the sub label at that point. But labels ain't doing distribution deals no more, man. They not doing that. They doing single deals. If they doing an album deal, it's definitely gonna be a 360. And because they want to be able to recoup that money back, and they want to recoup it back fast. So that thing is to put that record out there, get that exposure out there, so they can start getting that show money in to recoup that money. So any deal is possible, bro. Like, if it's a good deal, take it. I don't give a damn. If you've been doing it, because you can easily get out the deal. Right. It's just that simple. If somebody want to give you $100,000 for a single deal, take the deal, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's one song. Take it.
What's one of the biggest mistakes that you learned from the music business when you were coming up?
One of the biggest mistakes I've learned was in my first deal with Universal. When I did that deal with Javon Black, it was a couple of mistakes there. The main mistake was that I didn't know that you can get paid for everything. You understand what I'm saying? So not only was my label, I had the label deal with Universal through Javon Black, but I produced the record and I didn't get paid as a producer for the record.
Damn.
I own the record. You know what I'm saying? I got publishing on the record, but my lawyer came to me and was like, that, you could have got like $50,000 for the production. I'm like, what are you talking about? He was like, well, you could have got $50,000. You turned the $50,000 down in the contract that I had signed because, if you produce a track for me, right? And this I just want to say this real quick for producers. These producers that nitpick, if I give you beats and I ain't giving that nigga my beat, he gonna take my beat. Let him take your beat, dog. It all boils down to who has the masters. That's what it all boils down to. Because if that song take off, the first thing the major wants is the master.
Right.
If they don't have the master, they not putting the record out.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So if you produce a track for me and that bitch blow up, and then I get a deal on it, they gonna want to know who the producer is, and they want the masters. Now I got to go back to you. Guess what they got? Exactly. So now they got to cut you a check for the masters.
Right.
See, I already had released the masters.
Right.
But didn't get paid as a producer. So that was $50,000 I left on the table on that deal, on that particular deal. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I still made a lot of money and did good on that deal, but that's $50,000 that I didn't know about. You know what I'm saying? And it also opened the doors for me to be more open with my beats. Cause when I learned that, I'm like, okay, go ahead, do whatever you want on it, which I don't necessarily do that anyways. But if that's the case, I'm not scared to send nobody beats because, everything's time stamped.
Exactly.
You can have a copyright by if I email you a beat, it's already time stamped. I send it to you, and I got the masters for it.
Exactly. So, and at the end of the day, that's what counts.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So I mean, one of the biggest mistakes was that. You know what I'm saying? But in this business, you can always learn more. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna always make a mistake. That's the only way you're gonna learn and improve in this business is making mistakes.
That's real. Yeah. That's real, man. So you got a new project came out, new single.
Me and City Boy dropped a project. And on that project we got a record called Alumni that everybody kind of gravitating to. With me, I move a little bit different. And until DJs start calling me and say, hey bro. That's when I kind of mash the gas a little bit more. I don't just put my foot to the pedal, but so we gonna shoot a video for that and mash the gas a little bit more. And as the people and the DJs start and we start seeing more feedback, then we'll probably really get behind it.
That's a very, very, very important part. Everything you just said right then is very important. I try to explain that to artists.
Mash the gas.
No, it's not even just mashing the gas. Basically, what he's saying is he's testing the record.
Yeah.
Making sure that that's the one, and when the DJs give him the feedback, hey, we like this, we like this, we like this, we like this, then he knows it's time to mash the gas.
Exactly.
So he's testing records. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And another thing that these artists is just crazy to me. Every other week, single. Check out my new single.
New single.
Check out my new single, bruh. Push that motherfucker. Get one that you believe in. Test it. Yeah. Just like this man saying, test your record. And when you know that's it and you get some good feedback, run with that record for a minute, man. I don't want every other single, a new single every other week. That shit drive me crazy as a DJ. How can you have a new single? And then you can't quit telling me it's a hit single.
Exactly. It ain't it ain't a hit, until you really paying your bills with that motherfucker. You feel me? When you paying your bills and you comfortably paying your bills with it, then you got you a hit. You know what I'm saying? And I can say fucking busting wide open, pay my bills for a very long fucking time. And I put out other records that, but ain't shit paid my bills like that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So
I always tell people too, man, get you a good entertainment lawyer, man. Find you a lawyer
Yeah,
and put them on retainer
because they will get you.
They will get you.
They will sell you on the hype. Yeah, man, we Universal, man. We got this artist signed to us, and we did this and we did that. Let me tell you something. And all these artists that signing deals that ain't getting flown out, I hate to say it, you bet you just a tax write-off, dog. If they ain't flying you out to New York or what they headquarters, meeting the A&R staff, meeting in the marketing department, and meeting these people at the label, you just a tax write-off at that point.
Quick advice for any artist right now and DJ.
Artists, quick advice for the artists is really number one, learn how to really promote your record, like what we just talked about as far as testing the record out, and being open to criticism on the record. Everybody not hating on you, dog. You know what I'm saying? So just be open to it. If you feel like you got a record and everybody telling you that ain't the record, okay, do the same shit I did. Just keep pushing the bitch. And then eventually they'll be like, damn, I ain't even like that record. But you know what? You did your thing. You really went out there and really did it. You know what I'm saying? As far as the DJs, what we just spoke on, you know, like being more upfront with the artist. You know what I'm saying? If you a DJ, number one, you the main heart of the club. You supposed to be able to bring people out to the club too and have your own following. You know, don't be, you know, manipulating the artist to not like you as a DJ because that artist is out there in them streets. That artist know people, and then your name just gonna keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger as a fuck nigga, I guess you can call it. You feel me?
Right.
So, you know, just try to be upfront, be straight up with the artist. If you don't like their record, tell them you don't like their record. Don't tell them come to the club and play your shit and then don't play their shit. Don't stop signing up for shit you ain't ready for, period. You know, if you ready for the backlash, then sign up for it. But if not, don't sign up for it.
Man, I appreciate that, man. I definitely appreciate your time. So let them know the name of the project, the single you working, and how they can get a hold of you. And
yeah, man. So Lil Kee 813. That's pretty much all my that's my Facebook, my IG, my Twitter, all that. Lil Kee 813. And then the new project with me and City Boy online right now, Key to the City. Little joint project we did together. And the official single as of now on that project is Alumni. It's a good little record that I produce using like a live drum, like a live band, marching band, and everybody kind of gravitating towards that. So man, yeah, just go online, stream, man, check out the videos. Lil Kee, Juke 813 is my YouTube. That's the only thing that's different. It's Juke 813. You can go on there and check out like all the old footage from back in the day and all the new footage as far as music videos and all that type of stuff there.
Man, we definitely appreciate you, man. I mean, we could really sit here and talk all day because it's a lot of knowledge, man, coming from you.
Yeah, a lot of knowledge.
People should appreciate this, man. I'm sure they will too, man. So, I'm definitely forward to looking to see what's to come, and definitely looking forward to having you back maybe towards the end of the year, man.
Yeah, right.
Do a recap with you, man, and see what you got going on, man.
Let's do it, man. Especially so we can do a Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah, we should. Do something, man. Put something together, man.
I know it's gonna be jam packed. Y'all gonna be busy then, man.
Yeah, definitely.
I might have to set up in downtown somewhere.
Yeah, we gonna figure it out. Hey, we all work together, make it happen. You feel me?
That'll be hot.
Let's get it in.
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
you, man.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate
all right, Lil Kee 813 in the building.
Yes, sir.